Welcome to my channel guys. Today I'm gonna show you how to install Kali Linux on VirtualBox. So let's begin. So to install Kali Linux you need Kali Linux operating system. So write on the website name, it's kali.org and hit enter. So here you can see here is the website of Kali Linux, and you have to click it on download button. Here is a different versions of this operating system, and you have to go with Kali Linux 64-bit installer file, which is of 4 GB in size. So if you don't want to install Kali Linux, if you don't want to go with the whole process of installation, you can choose your operating system to host in pen drive. To do that you need to install this version of Kali Linux, and you have to just plug and play. It will not install any of your hard drive, it will just boot up live on your pen drive. So you have to go with the installation part. So you need to install Kali Linux 64-bit installer file. So click on this image. Here you can see the dialog box pop up on my screen. So I have already downloaded this image, so I'm gonna click on cancel and go to virtual and Google on VirtualBox to install the VirtualBox software. And here you can see the VirtualBox software. So you have to click on the first link and click on download VirtualBox 6.1. So if you're installing it on Windows host, you have to click on Windows host, and here you can see the dialog box appear. So I have already installed this VirtualBox. Right now I am gonna click on cancel. So right now I have two files in my download directory. Here the ISO image of Kali Linux and another one is the VirtualBox software. So right now I am gonna install VirtualBox first. Just double click on it and just wait for a minute. And you have to click on next, and yes, again on install. Now the VirtualBox is now installing on your system. Just wait until the installation finish process is completed. Click on finish. Right now I'm gonna show you how to freshly install it from the beginning. So you have to click on new first and name the operating system which you are going to install. So I'm gonna install Kali Linux, and here is the machine location where operating system is going to install, and what is the type of your operating system: Windows, Linux, Solaris, BSD. So it's Linux. I will go with the Linux, and version of which version I'm gonna install. So it is of Debian version 64. You have to click on next. So here you have to allot some memory for your machine. So by default 1 GB of RAM has been allotted, so you can customize it according to your need. So I am gonna give 2 GB right now. So and just click it on next, create, and leave all the things by default. Click on next, and here you can see there are two options: dynamically allocated memory and fixed size. So you can choose anyone. So I'm gonna go with the dynamically allocated one. Click on next, and here is the size of the memory where Kali Linux is going to be installed. So I'm gonna give the 50 GB of memory. So 50 GB of memory has been allotted, and the machine will be created in data space only. And here you can see the machine has been created, and you need to just start this machine straightforward. Just click on start, and it will take some time to install and to run it for the first time. Just wait for it. Here we go. Here we can see that it is requesting for the disk image, the image file which we were downloaded, the ISO file of Kali Linux. So click on this icon and add the Kali Linux file, image file. Here you can see the image file of Kali Linux, and just open it and click on choose. By clicking on this ISO, click on choose and start. Here you can see the VirtualBox is booting up for the first time, and you have to install it. So I'll go with the graphical install. Hit enter. Here you have to choose the language. Click on continue. Your location. Click on continue. And here we have the list of keyboards. You can choose it accordingly. Click on continue. And right now it is loading the additional components of operating system. So just wait for a while. So the loading has been completed. So here it is asking for the host name. You can give your any host name according to your choice. So by default it comes with Kali. So I'm going to click on continue. Domain name you have to leave it blank. Continue. And the full name of the new user, you can type your own name. So I'm gonna type Kali Linux. Click on continue. User it is asking for username of your account. So here I have given the username of my account. So and just click on continue, and here you can choose the password for your login window. So I'm gonna give password. You can give your own password. Password is mandatory, guys. You cannot leave it blank during the installation, and just go with the continue button. So here you have to configure your clock. So I'm going with the Pacific and click on continue. And here is the partition disk. So we have allotted 50 GB virtually. So here you have to click on it and create new empty partition table on this device. So click on yes for it and click on continue. Here you can see 53 GB of free space. Double click on it and automatically partition the free space and click on continue. And here you have to click on all files in one partition. Click on continue and finish partitioning and right change this to disk. Click on continue. And here it is asking for write the changes to disk. Click on a yes. Here we go. And right now it is installing the operating system on your virtual drive. So just wait for it until it gets completed. So the installation part has been finished. So right now you have to choose the software selection. What kind of interface do you want? So I'm going with the GNOME version of my Kali Linux, and untick the XFCE, and yes, you have to untick this and tick the GNOME version and click on continue. And it could take up to 40 to 50 minutes, so you have to just wait for it until it gets finished. Now here you can see the installation part has been completed, and now it is asking for to install the grub bootloader on your primary drive. So click on yes and continue, and here you can see the virtual drive. Here we are going to install the grub bootloader on this drive, so click on continue, and here the grub bootloader is installing, and now we can see the setup is finalizing. Just wait for it until it gets completed. And now the installation is complete, so click on continue. Here we go. So our operating system is installed successfully in our virtual machine. Here is the options to boot. Click on Kali Linux and hit enter. So now the operating system is booting up. So here is the user, the password which you have chosen during the installation. You have to put it on. So wait for the interface of the operating system. It took some time. Here we go. So right now we have Kali Linux installed on our virtual box. You don't need to boot it with Windows operating system by installing dual boot. You can install it on VirtualBox. Use your hacking skill to do anything. Yes, thank you so much guys. Please like and share this video, and please also subscribe to my channel. So I am new in this, so please support me as much as you can. Hit the like button. Thank you so much.